click, and that results in hitting 0 shots. So the Zarya could actually have like 250 health more at this point, which would have resulted in her living. And that wasn't an aim problem, that was just a not aiming at all problem. There's a big difference between trying to aim and not trying to aim. Man, today has just been a recording nightmare. Apparently the rest of the video is gone, lost to the ether, but it's okay. It was just mostly the same points re-emphasized, so it's not that big of a deal. There is one question that I wanted to go over, his last question though, before I ended this, and that is, how should you balance healing versus damage? Slick Sleep coming up, by the way. Bam! Look at that. See ya. Anyway, healing versus damage, like I said before. Now, if you go back through this VOD, from what I saw, Adonix was not actually doing enough damage. He should have been doing damage a lot of times when he should have been healing. But, like I said, from what I saw. But it's not a hard and fast rule. In general, you should be healing more than you do damage. That's definitely true. But, like I said, each bullet is special. Each bullet is its own special snowflake, not like any of the rest. And if everyone's up, there's 11 potential people who you can be targeting with each bullet. You need to weigh the pros and cons. So, for example, you could try to keep your Reinhardt alive, but maybe he's already served his purpose. That's kind of cold, isn't it? He's already served his purpose. Maybe the Reinhardt's already served his purpose, and maybe there's a McCree up on a ledge from the enemy team who's doing a ton of damage, really carrying, who you can kill or pressure off of it, and that might be better. So just, it takes a lot of time, takes a lot of experience, as long as you're paying attention to each bullet, and you get a feel for how long people can live, because if someone's at half health, maybe they're not in danger. If someone's not in danger at half health, then you shouldn't be healing them because they're not in danger of actually dying. You should be trying to do damage. So unfortunately, like I said, it's not something I can really super go into. Suffice to say, you should be healing more than you do damage, but look for those pot shots when you can to do damage to the other team, especially as the fight is initiating before your team is even taking damage. You can use your scope for that very easily. But in the future, I do plan on kind of making an Ana guide because I do play quite a bit of Ana, and maybe that will be a topic for that day. But tomorrow is the E-League Grand Finals for Overwatch, so that should be super exciting. If you have cable, be sure to tune in and support the event. Should be amazing, and I'm going to be
I set myself a challenge. Can I get to Grandmaster in solo queue? Well, it turns out, yes, I can, and it was absolutely wonderful to achieve it. So in this video, what I'm going to do is explain how the hell I did this, because it's not easy, and these are, I guess, my top 10, not tips, but like guidelines. Because what you've got to remember before I go into this, ladies and gentlemen, is you have to be a good player. You cannot become Grandmaster if you're silver. That is just never going to happen. You need to think about becoming a gold player, and then becoming a platinum player, then becoming a diamond player, then a master player, and then a grandmaster player, and then top 500. But grandmaster, achieving that, you're in the top 1% of the game, so you are an extremely good player if you can do that. That is why this is going to be a very difficult thing to do. And have no illusions, this was not easy for me to do. It was difficult, and it took a lot of training and practice and good application of skills and understanding of the game. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Salosa, and this is Unit Lost. Let's get stuck into this. Number one, you have to become a student of the game. This means you need to know what every hero can do. You absolutely need to understand the heroes that you intend to play. You need to know all of their stats, everything they do, the cooldown on their abilities. You might think this is completely ridiculous, but it's actually not. Because the more you know, the better you will become as a player. And you'll be surprised how this will work its way into your game. Now, if you don't understand the basics, how the hell do you expect to become a better player? So you'll see, based off the first tip, or guideline, how this is not just, yes, go and do this and you'll become better. Becoming a student of the game encapsulates a lot of stuff. This means reading the wiki, this means watching tons of content, watching loads of streams, doing loads of stuff, playing loads of the game. That is why becoming a Grandmaster player, especially in solo queue, is a very difficult thing to do, but you have to understand what the hell you're doing. Now, I went into this and decided that I was going to play Soldier 76, McCree and Tracer. They were going to be the heroes that I was going to play. Now,
white towel on the floor. Can you pick up the white towel? It's all fuzzy under your feet. Put it on the desk and soak up the feet. Yeah. Nora! Nora! Hey, Nora! 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 Did you do your push-ups to get your min? Good job. You're so strong now.
Prepare to attack.
Strongest Nora!
Select your
Yes, you did a great job. I'm so proud of you.
Now, I can play Lucio, I can play Anna, I can play Reinhardt. Those three heroes I have loads of experience on, especially Reinhardt. I've got hundreds of hours on Reinhardt, playing him at a Grandmaster level, so I know I can play those characters if I need to fall back into them. Which again goes on to the thing of, I just can't give you a tip and say, oh yeah, get good at all these heroes, because, well, it takes a lot of time to do that. So anyway, the three heroes that I wanted to play, you'll notice are DPS heroes, because I've always wanted to play DPS. So I made a point of understanding every single aspect of what to do with those heroes. That was the first thing I did. After that, I went into games and started to apply that knowledge, and it was beautiful. The second tip, now this is an amazing tip, record absolutely everything. Now right now, there is no replay feature in Overwatch. Hopefully at some point there will be one, and I know they're working on this, so it'll be great when we can just sort of send each other little replay files and record every single game. That would be awesome. However, until then, record everything. This is okay for me. I'm a YouTuber. I record every single time I play. But I watch back a lot of my games. And you know what? This is awesome. I used to play StarCraft 2. And in StarCraft, you would review your replays, right? So you'd go back, you'd see, what was I doing at this moment in time? Could I have done something better? And I did.